Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, we made it here to Emyn and Osgiliath more specifically. The elves here are making lots of preparations to further expand east and assault Dol Guldur. And we did some quests here. I didn't even see that burglar trainer there. I like those knives, pretty cool. So I'm just waiting for this guy to quit yapping so that quest ring pops up and I can talk to him. We got a couple more quests that he has to offer. Oh, come on. That's very annoying. You gotta click him fast enough before they talk or it doesn't work.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Sorry news, I am afraid. One of my kin was slain in the forest just west of here by wolves, no less. Though we have encountered many wargs trained as curs of the enemy since we entered Mirkwood, we had thought the common wolves would stay at bay from our forces. It seems we were wrong, and there are those among them that would stalk our scouts should they travel alone. Those of us who have learned the glottal speech of their kind have made out the name Sharpfang among their wild howls. It seems their leader claimed the kill, and I would see the beast put down as they listen to the others who dare to obstruct the Maladrim. They have been seen gathering some evenings by a stone circle to the west of the wild ruins called Hrig Vidukni by the woodsmen who dwell in Mirkwood. You may be able to find their leader there and deal with him.
Will you lend me your ear?
The battle has been joined upon the slopes above us, Kippen. Fierce Rodolith leads the Maladrim in battle against the orcs encamped in Gathburs, and strives to lay siege on the tower itself. Ultimately, she has not the elves to defeat the walls of Dol Guldur, but with the aid of valiant warriors such as yourself, you may inflict grievous harm upon their forces. Once you have completed your tasks here, you should join her forces above. Alright, so I think those are all the quests over here for now. Let me just make sure by going in a little deeper. Doesn't look like there's anything else. So I still need to kill some goblin spies. Need one more of those. And actually, there's stuff on the other side, so let me head this way instead. Kind of go through the woods here, see if I bump into another spy. I guess that is the stone circle where Sharpfang resides. Dang it. Didn't mean to aggro him. My aggro dodging skills are pretty lacking right now, because I haven't had it to do for much. Alright, so I wonder what I have to do here. That Sharpfang? Yes, it is. Got some other wolves coming to his aid. Alright, done with that. Obsidian gems. Still need to go collect some of those. You know, may as well turn this quest in. It's on the way.
What do you need?
Excellent. With the Krebine kept at bay and the wolves leaderless, I think you have dealt the feral threats of Emyn loom for the time being. Long enough to do what we must, for we shall not tarry long beneath the dark boughs.
Mind my words, traveler.
Gollum has slipped through our fingers yet again. I have good reason to believe that he has fled north into the Scut Dells, a warren of ravines and gullies infested with spiders and other foul beasts. I have sent instruction to my scouts there to be on the lookout for him, but I have received no word from them since, and fear that something may be amiss. Would you be willing to journey to the Scut Dells and lend my scouts aid in capturing Gollum? He is more elusive than any creature I have encountered before, and they may need your help. Speak with Miluimil. Alright, so, not ready to do that just yet. Still want to finish some of the quests in this area. Then let me see about collecting some gems before turning everything else in. I think that maybe I have to fight some of these guys. Let's see. Yes, I do. Alright. I need one more. Oh, come on. I get very annoyed when they send me on quests to kill stuff and they don't drop what they need to drop. It's very frustrating. Alright, let me go turn everything in.
Megovanen.
So you caught a few of the vile creatures at their work, did you? That should teach them not to dare our territory lightly. There is much more to be done, however, if this camp is to be made secure for our advance upon Dol Guldur.
What can I do for you?
Such odd gems. They seem almost unreal and weightless, as if they were formed of smoke and mist. or mist made solid. This is enough though. The nature of these gems tell me that the ward upon the door is no physical thing at all, or even true magic. It is a glamour woven of shadows, no more. Now that we know its nature, you will find that it has no power over you, and it will unravel as you approach, as do many of the enemies' lies once they are laid bare to the light.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
So Kippen, the Tower of Nazgûl now lays open to us. I should tell you something of its nature before you enter therein. Nazgûl was once an observatory built by the elves of Osgiliath, my kin of old. We used it to study the stars in the myriad dance across the sky. We gathered much knowledge of the heavens there long ago, and some relics may remain from among the mechanisms and arts that we employed in those studies. Once you gain access to the tower's interior, see if you can gather any such relics. It is likely that the enemy has turned them to their own use or destroyed them altogether, but if you can recover any, I would be very interested to see them.
Will you lend me your ear?
There is no other way, Kippen. While it pains me more than anything, in order to do so, any elven relics remaining within Nazgûl must be destroyed, and quickly. Their purpose has been corrupted beyond recovery, and the powers they now shape at the hand of the enemy are too dangerous to be left unchecked. Return to Nazgûl and destroy these artifacts wherever you may find them within, so that they are of no further use to the enemy. In the meantime, I shall attempt to divine who or what has brought about the evil deed, so that we may have our vengeance upon them for this grievous loss. Then let me wait for this guy to quit yapping so I can grab a quest from him.
Mind my words, traveler.
Something important has transpired and I need a message taken to our outpost in the Dower Stocks as quickly as possible, Kippen. Are you willing to act as our courier in this matter? I will warn you that I will need it run by a very specific route, one that may be watched by the enemy, who may attempt to intercept you. It is very important that you fight your way through any obstacle they offer and get there in time. There are a series of milestones along the road from here to the ruined village in the Dower Stocks. Pass each of these as you travel there. When you arrive, turn the message to Lagan. He will know what to do with it. So let me work on this quest since it is time. I guess it's going to send me back to the Haunted Inn, so I can go do this quest and then just take a swift travel pony back. That works for me. I don't know why he would want me to use the road specifically, but whatever. I'll do as I'm told. The enemies are a little bit more mild here, so I don't have to worry about grabbing aggro and anything, which is always nice.
What can I do for you?
What is this? A message from Osgiliath? I shall see to it right away. I'm glad to see that you have made it here swiftly and unharmed. Give Lomdognir my regards, and tell him I have matters as well in hand here. Alright. There's that. And I'll just swift travel back.
can I be of service?
Alright. Let me see what I want to do. Don't want to go to the Scuttdells immediately, so I think I'll head out east and deal with some of the relics. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I saw a quest ring.
Will you lend me your ear?
Good, you have returned. The orcs have found some way to slip behind our post upon Gathaburs above and are sending down small groups to try and waylay our scouts and messengers. I need you to patrol the surrounding forest and rout any of them you should happen to find along the way. We must not let them hamper our preparations for our assault upon Dol Guldur. Alright. And it looks like this is a repeatable quest. The forest is clear of enemies here. Right. Man, that crow sniped me from pretty far away. Alright. Couple more spots. And I guess I'll come up here and deal with the relics. Sweet. So I need to find relics and destroy captured relics. Very cool place. Very cool place indeed. Wonder if I have to kill these guys to get relics. Does look like it, yes. Got a deed for killing these humanoids. Ah, dang it. My spear was on cooldown. Oh well. Dang it, my gambit ran out right before I tried to use it on him. So I'm done with the fighting, but I do need to destroy a few more relics. And I do want to go all the way to the top, because that just sounds like fun. Don't mind me, guys. Just hanging out. That's kind of cool. It's like a little lecture hall almost. Mighty throne. All right, what is up here? That is super cool. Look at the view down below. Some of the ruins. The deep forest as far as the eye can see. Look at that great big tree right there. Little river. Wow, and there it is. The fortress of Dol Guldur, guys. Off in the distance. You can see the Nazgûl patrolling it. Isn't that an awesome view right there? With the waterfall and the fortress looming menacingly in the distance. Very cool indeed. All the cool things to look forward to. Anyways, that is enough sightseeing for now. Let's get out of here. I need to find one more relic to destroy. And there it is, right in front of me. Not sure I like what they did with the fountain here. Don't know how I feel about the skulls. Don't want to jump. That looks like suicide. I'll go down the normal way. So I still need to scout one location for the forest patrol, and then I should be done with that. It's like way to the south here. Alright, so I got my green check marks. Time to go turn all these in.
Megavonen?
All the relics are destroyed then. Aye, very well. You have done as I have asked. Though I had long dreamed to return to the west holding such treasures of my youth aloft, I must harbor no such hopes in this dark place. I shall focus instead on the task at hand and nothing more. All that matters now is the defeat of the sorcerer responsible for this evil.
What can I do for you?
What is this? These devices, they have been touched by sorcery most foul, turned from their simple purpose to ends most evil. The firmament of the stars above us, which we elves have always revered most among creation, for they were made by Elbereth, light of great, void of which we know little. But it seems that our enemy knows something of its true nature, for our instruments, which once turned to the study of the stars of Elbereth, now look deep into the endless void, and draw upon it to sustain the shadows which they now bring into our world. There's nothing I can do to unravel the corruption of our relics, Kippen, had I the time to even attempt it. They must be destroyed and quickly, if we are to prevent more of these unnatural spirits from being drawn into the light of our world.
How can I be of service?
I trust the orcs out there were not too much trouble. They do not seem to have found a way through these significant numbers yet, or we would be suffering a terrible setback. But for the time being, they seem content to dig around the tower and in their fortress in Gathburs. That would be just as well for us, if it were not for the Nazgûl. Alright. And let me see which is gonna have me do.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Something stirs atop the Tower of Nazgûl, Kippen. I can feel it from here. Powerful sorcery is being wrought and will soon come to its culmination. We must put an end to it before it is complete. The power I feel gathering is too great for you to face alone, and it is likely wielded by the sorcerer responsible for the desecration of Nazgûl, against whom I would seek swift vengeance. You should prepare for an assault upon the tower's summit. Little time remains. Alright, so it looks like this is going to be a traveling quest, and I'm right at about 26-27 minutes recording. So I'll leave that for the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying, and I'll see you next time. I think we'll start with a pretty exciting quest. At least it sounds like it, so see you then.